Hello, good afternoon and namaskar. Respecting all dignitaries in the drugs and students, it's my really great pleasure to be here and to give a keynote speech on the topic advancing ethical knowledge and wisdom, interdisciplinary practices and research. So let me start with the introduction to ethics. We all know that ethics begins and ends with researchers. And a researcher person's moral code is the strongest defense against unethical behavior. The word ethics derived from the word ethos means character or a fundamental outlook influencing the behavior related to customs and moral values of the people. The researcher has a moral and professional obligations to be ethical, even when research subjects are unaware of or unconcerned about ethics. Many ethical issues involve a balance between two values. First, the pursuit of scientific knowledge and the right of those being studied or of others in society. Potential benefits such as advancing our understanding of social life, improving decisions making, or helping research participants must be weighted against the potential costs such as loss of dignity, self-esteem, privacy, or democratic freedoms. Now let me switch to importance of ethics in research. Researchers may exploit participants, sometimes being dominant towards them. Conversely, study participants may be suspicious of researchers if they are unaware of the research motives. The unethical researcher, if caught, faces public humiliations, a ruined character, and possible legal action. And in between, we have heard several examples of misconduct in research, so that they have been punished, even in case of Nepal. And I don't want to cite those examples here. The norms of scientific community reinforce ethical behavior with an emphasis on honesty and openness. Researchers who are oriented towards their professional role, who are committed to the scientific ethos, and who interact regularly with other researchers are most likely to be ethical. Ethics is vital as it promotes and protects participant dignity, welfare, and rights. In addition, it ensures research integrity by maintaining validity and authenticity of research findings. Following ethical guidelines ensures researchers retain credibility of the public by identifying and addressing misconduct, ultimately saving the research. So let me give some famous example of Nazi medical experiments in the World War II concentration camp. The Nazi medical experiment in the World War II is the widely used case for ethical concern. In this case, persons were compelled to engage in hazardous studies against their will, where almost all the participants endured suffering, mutilations, and pain. So, for instance, they performed the experiments on nearly 1,500 sets of imprisoned victims, twins, and about 200 survived these studies out of 1,500. Experiment range from injection of different dyes into the eyes of twins to see whether it would change their colors to serving twins. Together in attempts to create conjoined twins. And in addition, other experiments were conducted on prisoners where they were immersed into tanks of ice water for hours at a time, often seeming to death, to discover how long German pilots bound by enemy fire could survive the frozen waters of the North Sea. Although about 80 to 90% of these 300 prisoners died age of vision. Moreover, to determine the best means of rescuing pilots from the perils of the high altitude, a decompression chamber to stimulate the high altitude condition was used to experiment on 200 prisoners. Doctor dissected several of the victims' brains while they were still alive to demonstrate that high altitude sickness was the result of the formation of the tiny air bubbles in the blood vessels of the subarachnoid part of the brain. 80 died outright and the remainder were executed. Another goosebump example is from the experiment conducted to see if seawater is drinkable or not. When 90 prisoners were deprived of food and given nothing but seawater to drink, and they were so dehydrated that others observed them licking freshly mopped holes to get drinkable water. This is another example of Oski's study in Alabama. During the World War II, an experiment was conducted in Alabama Public Health Service, where they were experimenting more than 400 African American men with latent syphilis, where they observed natural course of disease. And the most thrilling thing was almost penicillin was available. They did not provide it to the African American men and observed the natural course of treatment. At the end, 40 wives were infected and 19 children were born with the congenital syphilis. Let me discuss a little bit about international efforts for ethical conduct of research. Constructive efforts were made internationally, such as Nuremberg Code 1947, Declaration of Helsinki 1964, and the Belmont Report 1978. Consent of the human participant was made essential during the Nuremberg Code. Nuremberg Code made sure that participants have the liberty to bring the experiment to an end, and the degree of risk to be taken should never exceed the benefits of the experiment. And the Helsinki Declaration 1964 ensured that research involving the human participant should be reviewed by an independent committee and safeguard the rights of the vulnerable populations. Finally, the Belmont Report 1978 developed three core principles, that is, respect for persons, beneficence, and justice. Let me talk about the ethical principles. In a world where technology is advancing faster than the moral frameworks, ethical wisdom is imperative. As Aristotle noted, knowing yourself is the beginning of all wisdom. But the question of today is how to incorporate this wisdom across the disciplines to address the challenges of the present complex world. The keynote address is committed to revealing the building of ethical knowledge and wisdom across disciplines, namely crucial. The problems facing the globe, also known as the global polycrisis, are interconnected and complicated from advancing technology, such as triple planetary crisis, climate change, pollution, and biodiversity loss. Therefore, ethics must underlie how we conduct the research, make decisions, and put them into practice. The interdisciplinary approach within the ethical framework, therefore, have the effect of empowering us to negotiate such challenges responsibly and with foresight. This speech will focus on the interdisciplinary nature of practice is a necessary medium between knowledge and wisdom to derive our research and practice responsibly using ethical integrity. This speech covers 4 main points. The first one is the ethical imperative, that is, how ethics must evolve with the science and technology, and ethics cannot be compartments. Second, interdisciplinary approach. That means how the integration of the diverse field from science and technology to humanities creates a holistic approach towards the solution of ethical problems. Third one is the practical ways that embedding the ethics within the research practice and interdisciplinary a collaboration can constitute a creation of wisdom that guides future generations are discussed. And the fourth point is evolution of ethics in health research in Nepal. Is I work in the Nepal Health Research Council. I'll give some example which documents the development of health research ethics in Nepal over the last 4 decades. So ethics now wears an umbrella of urgency as the humanity plunges deep into an era of rapid development in technology and science like artificial intelligence. Under these conditions, motivation in artificial intelligence, bioengineering, and the data science keeps moving faster every minute than does the ethical reflection over the mystery it poses for society. Use of technology in decision making is rising issue of potential bias, transparency, and accountability. For example, new biotechnology raises ethical questions of privacy and consent regarding the techniques such as gene editing. New examples typically involve expanding the role of digital data in health research. When the potential to fuel medical discovery is used, at the same time, it raises the vital questions about privacy and misuse of data. A recent study in the digital data ethics has revealed that these cross-disciplinary fields, particularly between public health and technology, many researchers do not balance innovations with the ethical standards, or they do so rather poorly. These are going to continue displaying more and more complexity in making ethical decisions, and will require the utilization of strong structure that can match up to the pace of alterations. And interdisciplinary collaboration calls loudly from here. No individual discipline can prevail over these hurdles on its own, demanding the interdisciplinary research. There is the need for more holistic approach to ethical questions, drawing from the insight in all branches of learning, including philosophy, sociology, computer science, and law. For instance, ethicists and the engineers working together on environmental projects are likely to do a better job of anticipating the societal outcomes of their work. The ethical landscape now before us requires revising how we think about knowledge and wisdom, anchored in collaboration across disciplinary boundaries. Now let me talk about the interdisciplinary approaches. What I want to underscore today is that an attempt to advance ethical understanding goes beyond individual disciplinary. Ethical wisdom has not been knowledge within abiding the laws. Its sensitivity, bound up with the fact of our actions having implication on broad community and across generation. That is where the interdisciplinary practice come in, as they allow us to inject varied perspectives and expertise into decision concerning ethics. For example, considering the COVID-19 pandemic that has created the necessity of a multidisciplinary approach to ethical dilemmas. The response to the crisis has been based not just on the medical expertise, but also on sociologists, anthropologists, economists, ethicists, and policymakers, all of whom are bound to consider the trade-offs between the public health, social life, economic stability, and personal freedoms. This helped refine the decisions on vaccine distributions, vaccine equity, lockdown policies, and the distribution of resources. Hence, it shows how interdisciplinary work can help in ethical clarity. Research supports the same notion for collaboration. One such published in Ethics and Information Technology found that an interdisciplinary team was better equipped to hold with each specific ethical challenge because so many different viewpoints and areas of expertise are combined in one place. The purpose of such a collaboration is to ensure that ethical consideration lives into heart and not an afterthought in research and decision making. How then we do ensure this after effect of meaningful change in the way ethics has been integrated into research and practice? First, there must be a reconciliation with us that thought of ethical consideration provides pathways, not barriers to even more responsible results. That in turn calls for an eventual shift within our organizations and the institutions where ethics once had been intertwined in all processes. We have only seen some glimpse of this success and failure both with respect to just a few instances. The Facebook data breach case, with a minor ethical oversight, has already resulted in the gross abuse of user data. I think you all are familiar about this, including massive blacklists from places all over the world. Good examples include interdisciplinary work being done on the development of fair algorithms in several fields. Together on such projects, ethicists, computer scientists, and the social scientists create systems that exhibit the reduced bias and increased fairness. These kinds of examples influence the possibility that interdisciplinary practice may advance and actually address the ethical challenge is head on with the some meaning. I encourage you to think of the ethical dimension of your own work. Join with the other disciplines and actively look out for a variety of insight, be it science, be it research, be it policy. Your day-to-day understanding might well set the tone for the ethics of the future beyond the immediate scope of your role. Today, we closely consider the extreme importance of development in interdisciplinary practices of ethical knowledge and wisdom. We have considered this with some main issues which will be key to the ethics modernity. The astonishing advancing of technology and scientific development and their challenge for an equally swift development of structure of ethics. We discussed then the ways to tackle such complex issues by connecting the knowledge from all disciplines and added example of how such an interdisciplinary approach in some cases foster more thoughtful, responsible solution. It's connecting the dots. It includes discussion on how each of us might help in this regard by using the ethical principle in our own work and encouraging the collaboration going along the path to ethical integrity. Let me call upon each of you to now to take these lessons back into work. Whether you conduct the research, design new technology, sometimes even policy, let ethical consideration not be at the periphery but at the center. Engage with colleagues from other disciplines, ask the question and let ethical wisdom set an agenda for your age. Thus, you shall be contributing not only to the growing knowledge, but also to the shaping of a better, just a responsible future. I end with a quote from the philosopher Immanuel Kant that science is organized knowledge, wisdom is organized life. Let us henceforth work toward the furtherance not just of the knowledge, but let our lives and work be organized under this seal of wisdom, which is ethical, interdisciplinary, and future-oriented. It is this that presents a challenge before us, and I think we are ready to meet this. Let me take this opportunity to thank you all for your time. Now, finally, just a few slides. I want to just talk about the evolution of health research ethics in Nepal. The evolution of health research ethics in Nepal began with the establishment of the Nepal Medical Research Committee in 1982, chaired by the Health Secretary. And in 1991, the Nepal Health Research Council Act 1991 came, and the NHRC are formed as an apex body to promote and coordinate health research in the country. After the enforcement of this act, any person or organization should seek approval of the Nepal Health Research Council for conducting any research related to health in the country. And the NHRC has since developed ethical guidelines, expanded institutional review committee, and implemented an online submission system. So anyone sitting abroad can also submit their proposal and get the certificate in their own place. However, challenges persist, including the limited resources, capacity constraint, and difficulties in monitoring the complaints. And the research landscape in Nepal is characterized by the international collaborations and contract research, raising concern about defining the health research, data ownership, and publication practices. While the NHRC ethical approval process is clear, not all researchers seek approval, possibly due to lack of awareness. And strengthening the research ethics and capacity building remains priority for Nepal health sector research. Currently, there is an ethical review board at NHRC, and sometimes in the history, even the Chief Justice of the Supreme Court was the coordinator of the ethical review board, means it has a very high and honored positions. And currently we have the 62 Institutional Review Committee approved from the NHRC across the different academic institutions in Nepal. The NHRC Ethical Review Board is accredited by the Forum for Ethical Review Committee in the Asian and Western Pacific region, which is FORCAP, and the IRCs in Nepal are accredited by the NHRC. And in November 24 to 27, we are hosting this international conference of FORCAP in Kathmandu, and maybe some of you have already registered. There are clear guidelines for submitting to IRC or ERB of NHRC, and it has been a great pleasure sharing these thoughts with you today. Finally, I wish for the great success of the conference. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Kumar, for sharing such profound insights and emphasizing the importance of ethics as a foundation for interdisciplinary practices and research. Your expertise and perspectives are truly inspiring.
We'd like to express our heartfelt gratitude to the incredible team working behind the scenes. Their hard work and dedication have made this event possible. We'll now proceed with the distribution of certificates and token of appreciation for the keynote speakers. We invite Father Dr. Augustine Thomas SJ to the stage to do the honors.
We would like to call our distinguished keynote speakers, Dr. Father Milos Vishnu SJ, Professor Dr. Vinny Sebastian, Dr. Saswat Sheshavali, and Dr. Meghnad Kumar. for your invaluable time and contribution.
Now, we would like to invite Article's father to speak back. Now, we would like to invite our scientific reviewers to come forward to receive a token of our gratitude. We'd like to invite Dr. Manmohan Singh Rajbhandari, Dr. Andrea Cottonho, Mr. Neeraj Nakarni, Ms. Ekta Lakshmi Bhattacharya, Dr. Khavita Tripathi, Mr. Dinesh Mahajan, Ms. Prakriti Koirala, Mr. Shirish Rashrasta, and Mr. Satyanarayan Sardar. Thank you everyone for your invaluable contributions and dedication.
Moving forward, we would like to now invite our organizing committee members to come forward to receive a token of gratitude. Thank you for your hard work and commitment. We request Father Dr. Bobby Joseph Estate to join Father Dr. Augustine Thomas Estate to provide a token of appreciation to our organizing committee members. We would like to invite Dr. Mani Mansingh Rajbhandari, the convener of the program. Ms. Samita Chand, lead of the organizing committee. Mr. Jitendra Manandar, Ms. Navina Singh Dangul, Engineer Rajan Parmasarya, Mr. Neeraj Nakarni, Mr. Anup Bhosle, Mr. Dikesh Mahajan, Ms. Ekta Lakshmi Bhattacharya, Ms. Anupa Purapriti, Mr. Vivek Konda. And we would like to take a moment to appreciate the dedication and commitment of Dr. Vinod Adhikari sir. We thank him for his years of service as the HOD of Physics Department of the college, and we wish him all the success for his future endeavors.
Thank you, fathers. As we near the end of ICSXC 2024, we'd like to extend sincere gratitude to Father Jiju Varghese SJ. Under the leadership of Father Jiju Varghese SJ, as the Director of International Relations, St. Xavier's College launched its first international conference, ICSXC, in 2022. His exceptional leadership, steadfast commitment, and guidance established a new benchmark of excellence within our field. Today, we take this moment to express our heartfelt gratitude to Father Jiju Varghese SJ for his unwavering support and guidance throughout the journey of ICSXC. The meticulous organization, engaging discussions, and impactful outcomes of the event serve as a clear reflection of his dedication and strategic vision. Thank you so much, Father, for your invaluable mentorship in cultivating an environment that fosters innovation and collaboration. We eagerly anticipate future initiatives under your esteemed leadership.
Like the diverse instruments of Nepal, each with its own voice, together they create a harmonious symphony of unity in diversity. To celebrate the success of ICSXC 2024, let's come together to enjoy and recognize our shared achievements. Thank you all for your hard work. Now it's time to relax, connect, and enjoy the festivities. We are excited to announce a special treat for everyone, a live musical instrument retreat to celebrate our successful conference. Enjoy the beautiful melodies and unwind after all your hard work.
यता गर्नुपर्छ चेन्ज गरौँ न अझै सुरु हुँदैन यतिको आउँदैन
God. From the graceful Sumo in Province 1 to the vibrant Deola of Province 7, these dances embody the spirit of each region and its people. Whether it's the soulful waving tunes of Province 2, the intricate steps of Newari dance in Province 3, or the bold Bagota and Tharu dance of Province 5. Every rhythm tells a story of history, pride, and community. In the heart of a Himalayan nation, these dances symbolize how, despite our differences, we come together in harmony. A true reflection of Nepal's unity in diversity. As we continue this celebration, let us welcome a cultural performance that will bring to life the rich melodies and traditions of a diverse heritage.
यही
Hello,
Thank you to the team for a wonderful performance. As we come to the end of today's events, we are delighted to invite Ms. Somja Chand, our Vice Principal and the lead of the organizing committee, to share her words of appreciation. She has played a key role in making this conference a success. Let's welcome her warmly to the stage.
Respected Chief Guest Padamilos Listener SJ, distinguished guests, keynote speakers, our dear fathers, administrative and faculty members, presenter, attendees, and everyone present over here. Namaste and warm good afternoon. As I stand here in front of you all with a deep sense of appreciation and gratitude, I'd like to extend my heartfelt congratulations to all of you on the successful conclusion of our second international conference, ICSXC 2024. Advancing ethical knowledge and wisdom, interdisciplinary practices and research. What can be better than this cooperation and collaboration, where we have intellectuals coming together from all corners of the world to share their expertise and experiences. As Vince Lombardi once remarked, the achievements of an organization are the results of the combined efforts of each individual. I'm in full agreement that it was the collaborative work among all of us that contributed significantly to the success of this conference. My sincere gratitude to our Chief Guest, Father Milos Listener SJ. Thank you, Father, for your gracious presence and invaluable insights and perspectives. Your emphasis on the institution's role in nurturing ethical principles and bridging Eastern and Western perspectives. St. Xavier's College promises to live up to these expectations and carry forward this. To our distinguished guests, Father Dr. Donatus Kujur SG, St. Joseph College Darjeeling, and Father Francis A. Burki, SJ, Loyola College of Education, Namchi, Sikkim. The fathers are not here at this moment. Thank you, fathers, for accepting our invitation and blessing us with your presence. Have a safe flight back to your hometown. I take this opportunity to thank our keynote speakers and presenters for the excellent presentation and their willingness to share their knowledge and expertise with us. I'm confident that it will help each one of us to reflect on our commitment to the education that extends beyond mere intellectual growth and how, as educators, we can provide and promote ethical knowledge and practical wisdom so that our world becomes a better place for all of us to live in. To our lovely attendees, I express my gratitude to each one of you for your active participation, insightful discussions, and engaging questions. It was truly a pleasure to have each and every one of you here. Each one of us carries within us unique talents and aspirations. Yet, there are times when warm and motivating support is essential to fully realize your capabilities. I take this opportunity to express my appreciation and gratitude to all our dear fathers for their faith, belief, trust, guidance, and mentorship in unlocking our potential throughout our journey at St. Xavier's College. Thank you, fathers, for your steadfast support and guidance that has been demonstrated throughout the proceedings of this very event, keeping us moving ahead. Being a family means you are a part of something really wonderful. It means you will love and you will be loved no matter what. The Xaverian family has been instrumental in providing us with unwavering encouragement throughout this journey. Thank you, dear organizing committee, teachers, volunteers, technical team, choreographers, performers, and facilitating care and support staff for your unwavering support and commitment. The ICSXC 2024 transcended the nature of mere event. It stood as a testament to the dedication, diligent effort, and collaborative spirit inherent within our academic community. Let's all be encouraged to explore how ethical knowledge can improve practices across diverse disciplines. Ethical knowledge enabling individuals to think and act in ways that are sound and promote the good of all. Let's carry forward the connections, knowledge, and inspiration that we gained here as we continue to work further. We are grateful for the conversations we have had and the knowledge we have shared. Once again, thank you for accepting the invitation and sharing your experiences. We look forward to welcoming you all back for our third ICSXC conference on September 24th and 25th, 2026. I request the technical team to play the video. Thank you, Deputy. This is to the leader who is among us, an inspiring leader who is loved and admired by every one of us at St. Xavier's College. To our beloved Father Jesus Burgess SG, this international conference would not have been possible without you. It would not have even envisioned without your leadership and initiative. Here is to wishing you all the best for your new mission and all the best for the completion of your PhD degree forward. Dear Father, can we have you on the stage for a small note of love and gratitude from all of us. We love you and we admire you. You are always an inspiration for us. I'd like to invite our August Thomas Ashley to do the honor. Thank you, fathers, and thank you to all of you once again. Have a wonderful day.
Thank you, ma'am. and for your heartfelt words and for acknowledging the hard work and dedication of everyone involved.
As we conclude this enriching conference, we'd like to thank each of you for contributing to this collective endeavor to expand our knowledge and deepen our ethical understanding. Mahatma Gandhi once said, "Science without humanity is a sin. Knowledge without character is a crime." These words resonate with the purpose of our gathering. Let us remember that the knowledge we gain here today is not just for ourselves, but is a tool to serve humanity, fostering a world that values wisdom, integrity, and compassion. Thank you all for being a part of ICSXC 2024. And we hope to see you bring this mission to life in your own communities and disciplines.
On behalf of St. Xavier's College, we bid you farewell. As mentioned before, we look forward to welcoming you again at our next conference on September 24th and 25th, 2026, with the same enthusiasm and passion. Safe travels to our guests, and may you continue to shine.
We are about to make a few announcements regarding the certificate distributions. We will be distributing certificates to all presenters and participants, followed by a tea break and photo session in the designated areas outside on the Yola ground. We invite everyone to join us as we commemorate this successful day of ICSXC 2024.
Also, before we conclude, we'd like to remind everyone of the Winter Warmth Volume 8 initiative. Donation stalls are available outside near the photo session area. We encourage you to engage with us, participate in the giveaways, and lend your support to make a meaningful impact in the lives of those in need.
We will now conclude with our college song, a cherished tradition that unites us as members of the St. Xavier's College family. I kindly request everyone to rise as we sing together.